kita sedia untuk melihat keperluan menurunkan sedikit harga minyak. Harga kos pasaran penjualan minyak masih RM2.50. Sebelum akhir September, saya akan pastikan pelaksanaan menurunkan harga minyak kepada RM1.99 seliter. RM1.99 ini hanya untuk warga negara Malaysia. Kita guna MyCard, dapat RM1.99. Yang lain bayar harga pasaran.
For decades, Malaysians have enjoyed some of the lowest petrol prices in the region. Filling up a tank here often costs far less than in many of our neighboring countries. But what many may not realize is the hidden cost behind this affordability. Behind every of subsidized petrol lies a burden shared by all Malaysians through massive government spending, growing budget pressures, and development opportunities that must be postponed or certified. Cheap fuel may feel like a blessing today, but the true price is one we continue to pay as a nation.
Fuel in Malaysia is cheap, and we are told it protects the people. But behind every subsidized liter, there is a cost that we do not see. Billions of ringgit are spent each year, money that could build hospitals, schools, and rural infrastructures. Those who consume the most fuel benefit the most, while low-income families receive the smallest share. Cheap fuel also fuels smuggling, waste, and congestion, and delay our transition to a cleaner future. The real question is not whether subsidies should exist, but whether they are fair, targeted, and sustainable. Because the true cost of fuel is not at the pump, it is our future.
In Malaysia, we are so lucky. The government pays part of the cost of petrol, and this is so that people can buy and afford it at a cheap price. For instance, if the actual market price is RM3 per liter, so the government might pay RM1 ringgit. So us as a consumer only pay 2 ringgit. This helps keep transport and food price stable, but it also means the government spends billions each year to maintain this system. The main reason is to protect the people from the rising cost of living. When fuel price go up, everything else like groceries and transportation becomes more expensive. So subsidies help control inflation. But when global oil price increase, the government spending on subsidies can skyrocket, which limits fund for other important areas like healthcare and education. Actually, no. Even though subsidies are for everyone, the higher income groups tend to benefit more because they use more fuel. Of course, they have a bigger cars and drive more often compared to ordinary people. Meanwhile, lower income groups use less fuel. That's why many economists believe a targeted subsidy system would be fairer and more efficient.
Behind the promise of cheap petrol lies a darker reality. Subsidized fuel meant to help ordinary Malaysians is illegally siphoned, stored, and smuggled across borders. Each seized container tells a story of public money quietly drained liter by liter through organized fuel smuggling. And the leakage continues. Foreign vehicles still fill up with subsidized fuel, exposing a system that protects prices but fails to protect taxpayers.
A targeted subsidy, on the other hand, focuses on directing government assistance only to those who generally qualify, especially lower-income households and vulnerable groups. Instead of subsidizing every liter of petrol for every person, the subsidy is channeled more efficiently to the right segment of society. This approach helps government reduce unnecessary spending, improve fiscal responsibility, and ensure that public funds are used where they will have the greatest impact.
What do you understand about fuel subsidies in Malaysia?
Fuel subsidy in Malaysia was covered by government. Each year they will give some budget for it, and that's for the rakyat.
Okay. Does the fuel subsidy help you in your daily life?
Yes.
What do you think about targeted subsidies such as Budi Madani?
I think it's a good move by the government because it gives the right people to get the right subsidy.
Okay. So if fuel subsidies are reduced, how would it affect you?
It will affect my budgeting, whereas I need to adjust more if the subsidy is being taken away from the people.
Okay. Thank you for sharing your opinions about it.
Tuan-tuan,
Ya.
bagi kita sendiri, adakah cukup subsidi bulanan 95 yang telah dilancarkan oleh Perdana Menteri kita ya?
Oh, sangat mencukupi.
Sangat mencukupi.
Yes.
Hai Miss, boleh kami nanya kita, ada yang RM300, 300 liter ya, adakah cukup untuk penggunaan sebulan kita? Bagi saya mencukupi.
Tuan-tuan,
Waalaikumsalam.
adakah program subsidi Budi 95 mencukupi untuk menampung keperluan bulanan tuan?
Bagi kami cukup lah, sebab macam kami macam orang tanah ke apa semua dan ulangan ke sekolah, kami pun mau pergi tempat kerja pun perlukan jual lah untuk subsidi tu.
Bagi kita pula tuan?
Bagi saya ia lebih daripada mencukupi.
Lebih daripada mencukupi.
Terima kasih Direk.
When fuel subsidies are better targeted, the government can redirect billions of ringgit to places that truly matter for Malaysia. Instead of supporting high-income users who consume more petrol, the savings can be channeled into strengthening our social welfare system. These include improving public healthcare, expanding access to quality education, and increasing support for low-income and rural communities. Funds can also be invested in public transportation, so Malaysians have affordable alternatives instead of relying heavily on cars. Redirecting subsidy saving is not just about reducing government spending, but it is about creating long-term benefits that improve people's daily lives. With a more efficient system, Malaysia can build a future that is fairer, more sustainable and better prepared to support the needs of all citizens.
As Malaysia continue to develop, we may ask important question: is this system still fair? Cheap petrol may offer short-term relief, but in the long run, it is slow progress depending inequality. The true cost is not just paid at the pump, it is a paid through misses opportunity for national goal and a better quality of life.